Welcome back, another episode. The Veil's third episode, which takes place in a snowy camp for refugees along the Turkish-Syrian border, opens literally. After extracting an iPhone from the ice and killing the two UNHCR employees who are pressuring him to prove his identity, Hasad dials the phone number that is merely shown as Monday. In Mosul, Iraq, an abandoned hospital answers the phone. "It can start," reads the foreboding statement. An attempt is made to remove two radioactive cores from radiology machines located in the hospital's basement. The two men selected for the duty, Mikkel and Farouk, are given a thorough explanation of the goal before they solemnly put on their death shrouds to be properly attired for the hereafter. The cores will have made them extremely unwell in less than a minute. They may go blind in 2 and pass away in 3. That's how long you have to get the cores securely inside containers lined with lead. Although it is brief, this sequence is terrifying. The men embrace and cry as they accept their fates, hoping but not totally certain that they have entered paradise. They pass away clutching hands on a filthy floor, spewing their guts out and their flesh sloughing away. However, their goal is accomplished. Soon after, we learn from Max Peterson that the NGO workers were shot directly outside the tent that Adela had occupied. Thus, even if the DNA test appears to have demonstrated that Adela is not the Jinn of Al-Raqqa, the probe is being revived right now, with the CIA leading the charge. This irritates Malik so much that he overlooks paying for his coffee. Adela and Imogen are also in Paris. Adela meets up with her daughter Yasmina there, and Imogen meets up with Malik, who tells her what Peterson told him and shares the additional information that Hasad, a low-level ISIS volunteer, was also discovered dead 45 kilometers away on a mountain road. Imogen is excited to learn this because she has always believed Adela is guilty. However, Malik finds himself in a hard situation because of the officialdom and attention from foreign intelligence services, since he requires Imogen to answer to the DGSE and she remains uncooperative. She set up a covert meeting spot on the flight to France, which she keeps a secret from Malik, cautioned Adela that their communications would be monitored, and told her not to go back to her bugged apartment. After spending the night together, even the insect that Malik had slid into Imogen's shirt was cheerfully taken out practically right away. Imogen is still some steps ahead. Meeting up with Imogen at a cemetery, Adela takes out a 70-year-old hidden pistol and asks Imogen directly why she's assisting her. Adela is standing next to the grave of her revolutionary grandpa. Imogen clarifies that she is obsessed with annihilation, especially annihilation of the ego. She was the child of a diplomat who was killed, leaving no trace of him, by an extremist Turkish sect backed by the CIA, and she had grown up all over the world. British intelligence recruited her and gave her the task of bringing Adela in. Adela was seen as a highly significant person, but she acknowledges that her DNA showed she was nothing at all. She keeps her belief that Adela is the Jinn of Al-Raqqa a secret. Adela nevertheless accepts her word. There's always a grain of truth in a good deception, so it makes you wonder how much of Imogen's past is real. There seems to be motivation at work here if the CIA was indeed responsible for her father's killing and is currently spearheading the search for Adela. Since Imogen subsequently begs Max to investigate if the CIA actually killed her father in exchange for continuing to provide intelligence to Langley, it is implied that this is exactly what Imogen is looking for. She uses an allusion to Morocco in 2013 to coerce Max into doing so, though it's not yet obvious what that means. Episode 3 of The End of the Veil reveals the core's location. The asset ends by providing us with a few more crucial jigsaw pieces. We now know the destination of the radiology machine's pilfered cores. They are being taken on board the Provadia, a Bulgarian naval ship that is scheduled to make a friendly call to the US East Coast. If the plan is effective, it appears that the captain will be right when he expects that the Bulgarian Navy will leave a lasting impression on the United States. For more videos, subscribe.